안녕하세요. 50th reaction video. I want to just quickly break down how it is that I got here, and I'm in college trying to complete a music business degree. I have an associate's of arts in music, and hopefully I'll transfer on to complete a 4-year degree. I don't know which route I'm going to go in. Maybe both, if it's possible, And I started a few weeks ago listening to popular music selections because after my period of schooling, I just was very out of touch with popular music in general. So I started listening to Western selections, Eastern selections, just anything that was contemporary pop music. And of course, I found a Twice video and sort of fell in love with the whole K-pop genre and everything. All of these groups, these amazing groups that are out there. Started getting immersed in the music and the productions and the culture, and learning how these things actually work and how they come into being, and who are the players in this game right now. And I gotta say, it's been a really awesome experience. It's been really cool. I'm fascinated by the entire K-pop industry in and of itself, and on everybody who's actively participating in that industry sector, I guess. They tell us in school that we're aspiring music professionals, right? Some people are musicians, some people are performers, some people are composers, some people are conductors, some people are first chair violinists at your local symphony orchestra. And so music professional is just like, introductory level. You can go anywhere you want to, but you just want to be in the industry, you know what I mean? And I will reiterate, thank you very much to everybody who watches. The K-pop fandom is, I've said it before, probably the best fandom that there is. I mean, everything's been very positive and very supportive, and you guys have shared a lot of information, with me. You turn me on to new groups and new artists and new songs. You guide me in what directions to go in and say, here, check this out and check this out. And it's a bit, on the one hand, I want to just listen to all of this stuff. I just want to start listening to everything. I just want to let it auto play or whatever. But I'm trying to stay disciplined. I'm trying to wait so that I can do the reactions, to some of the material that I haven't heard yet, that I haven't experienced yet. So, but I hear you. I see all the comments, and I just, I make a list, and I just have a list, and it's, you guys have made lists yourselves, and then given me the list. So I have lists on lists on lists. But really just thank you for everything. I appreciate it. So what I do, though, because what I've been taught, everything from music theory to music production and all kinds of other stuff with marketing and advertising and everything. So what I like to do is just watch a video, and I'm looking at the song, the composition for aspects like time and rhythm, styles, phrases, changes in the sections or contrast that we get from that. I'm listening to the mix to hear for what type of instruments voicings are implemented, what the vocal arrangements, what they're doing. Also effects, panning, just the overall production side of the tracks. And then I'm watching the videos also to get an idea of the sort of aesthetics, the feel, the vibe, what are they going for, what kind of shots are we using, what kind of color schemes are we using. We're taking a look at wardrobes, because They always look so cool. Like in all videos, all of these performers look great. They just look so awesome. And I'm having a lot of fun observing all the choreography and stuff that might start to dip out of my wheelhouse a little bit, but it's still part of the performance, so it's highly enjoyable. And it's a treat just to watch all of these beautiful, talented, amazing young performers in these K-pop girl groups. And I'm here at the 50th reaction video. Now, the Blackpink videos I did really kind of blew up. I came into this at a kind of the right moment, I guess you could say. I had, there was a Blackpink comeback, maybe like the first or second week that I started doing this, and then immediately after that, like a week later, there was a Twice comeback. So there's just a lot of like momentum and hype that's built up right now that I didn't intentionally, because I have no idea, right? I was coming into this blind, and it just, all of this stuff is just going on. So I said, well, okay, I mean, it's fun. It's really fun. It's just showing me a lot of what the K-pop genre is and what it offers and everything. So 50th reaction video. My Blackpink bias is Lisa, of course, because, well, she's pretty awesome, isn't she? So I'm gonna check out this solo dolo production here from LALISA, the music video. Never seen it before. Of course, I know what my girl does. I know what she likes to do. I love her style. I love her rhythms. I'm interested to see what this performance is like. I'm listening for her rhythms. Are we gonna get the 16th notes, 1 and a 2 and a 3, like that kind of feel? Are we gonna get the triplets of 1 lolly 2, 3 lolly 4, 1 lolly 2 lolly 3 lolly 4? Like there's different sort of rhythm patterns that go on, and then we'll see about syncopation. Do we play into maybe not coming in on the beats with the strongest feel? So yeah, without further ado, after my longish preamble, just to say thank you, just to shout out K-pop in general and the fandom in general and everybody who's been watching. Let's do this LALISA music video.
번쩍 세상을 흔들어 머리를 하얗게 피운 채 시끄러운 감정을 태울래 벌벌벌 그때는 네 갈증을 해소할 샴페인 셉셉 나를 들이켜 그래도 저 높이 내 발이 빠뜨려 Want you to ring the alarm 세상에게 알려 내 이름에다 입 맞춰 Say la, listen, love me, la, listen, love me Call me la, listen, love me, la, listen, love me Oh, 알잖아 attitude 뭐 터져라고 The loudest in the room Just say la, listen, love me, la, listen, love me Call me la, listen, love me, la, listen, love me Oh, 알잖아 attitude 뭐 터져라고 The loudest in the room Baby get the microphone put it on speaker I said I can't hear you so you need to speak up Put that shit on stereo everyone else on very low protecting like a barrier Promise there's nothing scarier than me if anybody coming gunning for my man Gotta catch a case gonna be my hand Bam 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 hit after hit the rocks in my wrist so I call them the Flintstones Ring the alarm 세상에게 알려 내 이름에다 입 맞춰 Say la listen love me la listen love me Call me la listen love me la listen love me Oh 알잖아 attitude 뭐 터져라고 The loudest in the room Just say la listen love me la listen love me Call me la listen love me la listen love me Oh 알잖아 attitude 뭐 터져라고 The
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yes. I love me some Lisa. Uh, okay, that had everything that I was expecting for in the beginning. We had 16 note rhythms, we had triplet groups, and we had syncopation too. Um, heard there's a killer bass sound in here, and then there's also it sounds like some pads. I'm not sure. It's another sort of synth bass, voicing, but it sounds like someone's using the pads. Let's see. Really, a lot of space for Lisa to do her thing over the tracks. Very cool scenes. Like I said, that wardrobe, just the different, the contrast, the changes, the sections, the sequences that we just went through. So I'm guessing it's sort of like it looks like it's a comprehensive sort of like these are styles, these are influences, these are things that sort of inform Lisa's creative process and the work that she does, right? I thought it was really nice. There's two significant change ups from the main sort of groove that is established here. And the first one happens when we go to a much brighter outdoor type of setting, and she's in the swing, and there was a great rhythmic change up right at the beginning of that, using the syncopation, so not relying heavily on those triplet groups or even the 16th note rhythms, but coming in on off of the downbeats, right? And it seemed much lighter. It seemed much more like just a little bit of relief there, a little bit of resolution there. And then she went into this whole black and gold sort of, I think it was very, I hope I'm getting this right, but it seemed like it was very Thai inspired, like the imagery, the sort of temple imagery, the sort of pyramid architecture that was used. Even the gold and black sort of chain link type of outfit, I believe, I could be mistaken, but I believe that that's informed by things from Thai culture, which was great, okay, because you have the main group and then the main groove, of the song, and then and the main feel of it, which is kind of dark and kind of cool and kind of like, okay, she's bad, right? And then we had a sort of light and a dark section each that were put next to each other, and it took us a little bit out of the main groove, and then she brought us back into the main groove, and of course great choreography throughout. Let's see, dancers, the backup dancers, I'm always curious, like who are they, right? Because they're rather obscure, but I know they probably have connections through like the production distribution groups. They might have done things before, and they might do things later on down the line. But this is about Lisa. I'm trying to go over everything in my head. Great rhythm work, great pitch work also. Whenever you have phrases that will end on a higher sound, a higher pitch, we have an ascending intonation, an upward inflection, right, as opposed to a downward one, which is interesting to me because understanding the languages, it can be contextual depending on whether or not you end a sentence up here, right, because that might sound like you're asking a question. It's an interrogative statement. Or if I'm going to end my sentence down here. When I start at this level and then at the last word, I'm going to drop it down to here. to let you know that I'm making a statement. I'm not asking anything, I'm telling you, right? Okay, so let me go through and do what I usually do. Oh, this is a treat. Look at that dress. It's very glamorous. It's a cool jacket too, a Kiss jacket. See, right away we get that triplet feel that I was talking about, right? Da 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 da. That's sort of like you have one beat and then it's sustained. It's sounding like dot flags to me, is what it sounded like. So you have one subdivision that is held over for an additional value, and then it breaks into the actual da 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 da, like the triplet group that's tied to it. So 808 bass, boom, 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 boom. I mean, it's and it's clean. And then what it was a little, I don't know what that is. The a slight percussive sort of hits that are going over that. It's not a snare. It's something else. Okay. Yeah, it feels like bottles or some sort of little tink sounds that are in there. There's like one light snare hit. It sounds like it's a tap, like a real quick pop. It's giving her a lot of space to do her lyrical thing. Man, she looks great. You could put her in a hoodie and a beanie. You could put her in a long dress with that tail running off. You could put her in the Kiss jacket. Hair short, hair long. She's just gorgeous. So da 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 is one rhythm, and then it contrasts with this part because she starts getting actually busier and giving you more syllables towards the ends of these phrasing parts right here. And this is cool, right? Isn't it? I mean, it's just fun. It's just the production part is just fun. This is a very cool set piece. Now she has this sort of FBI kind of get up here. Oh, doesn't she look great in this? I mean, she can pull off like anything. Am I right? She can pull off any sort of style, any sort of look. And it's cool, right? You give me a reason to put on like boots and tactical gear like this, and I'll do it. I don't care what it is. Oh my goodness. And speaking of that, like now we get the most intense rhythms, and I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that this is like, oh man, doesn't she looks so hot in this, man. Like this is strong. It's strong from the flow aspect of it, and it's just really strong from the aesthetic aspect too. See, da 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 do, right? Like these phrasings are going with that ascending intonation, like I said. It's very cool to me how you have syllable sounds in one language, and then they're being matched up with syllable sounds in a different language, and then back to the original language, and it's all there's a continuity in the statement. It's not like it's not like that the two things make sense but the one in the middle doesn't. it has continuity throughout in both context and in the actual phrasing of it, the melodic sort of phrasing of it. It's great. I mean, Lisa's so awesome.
The latest in the room. Just say LALISA, love me, LALISA, love me. Call me LALISA, love me, LALISA, love me.
It's a great outfit. That little jacket. See, there's a change up in the bass right here. It's walking up, actually. Boom, boom, boom. It's just going ascending now. And the syncopated flow here, right? This is a very different feel from any of the other flow phrasings that we've had so far up until this point. And doesn't it feel like, I don't know, it was dark and it was sort of gritty in the beginning. There's a little bit of edge, you know. And then this whole section right here, pastel colors, you know, this very bright light coming in. Like, this is a kind of an intense fall off on the shadow right here. But these colors, you know, so overall light color scheme now. This just feels very light, right? It just feels lighter. It just doesn't feel as heavy. Nice triplet groups again. And then very strong contrast. Everything. It's no longer feels like an outdoor setting. Now it feels like you're inside. And all of this black and gold color, it gets completely different. This is a striking contrast. And like I said, both of these sections are in the sequence are juxtaposed against one another, and they're in and of themselves, they're a departure from the main groove that was there. So we've gone through at least 3 different places right now in this one track of video. Jet black and pink crown belongs to we. Back into the main groove. And coming off of LALISA Love Me and then LALISA Love Me, it's the same lyric, but you have very different rhythmic patterns that are playing out here, and different the mix is different underneath them. It's very cool. I'm telling you, man, contrast. Lisa. Oh, Lisa. She's like I said, my Blackpink bias totally is Lisa. I'm very happy that she has some solo content out. Of course, I want to see her with the group as well, because I love all the rest of the girls also very, very much. I'm always Blackpink, they're strong. Like, you know, like some groups, you know, I listen to them just to feel good, just to feel happy, because it genuinely does make me feel better. There's some groups I listen to it really just to, because it's like I'm getting sort of lost in the music, the things that are going on musically. And Blackpink just has like all this, they have energy, but it's their energy. Like this is actually great stuff for, like, you know, the gym, dancing, of course, anything where you're dynamic, anything where you're moving. Dude, Blackpink is it is the best, man. I mean, they'll get you up, they'll get you moving. Yeah. Great, awesome track from Lisa. LALISA. Oh man, it had everything that I have already come to love Lisa for and more. I love it. I love seeing more of her style. Just it's like different sides, of the artist. Different, you see like different influences, culturally, musically, aesthetically, just all kinds of different feels. Great example of contrast too. I'm telling you, the way the sections changed, even in just the video production. Also, this was solid, dude. This is everything that I have come to enjoy about K-pop. It's all of it, Not so much the singing, I mean but this is Lisa. She's a rapper. That's what she does. She raps. So that's just why you have more of that. But it's still fun, and I those rhythm patterns. I knew the ones we were gonna hear, and then it's just always fun to see how she's going to do something different. How she's going to syncopate, when she's going to change her intonation on things. Very cool. Very, very cool. Awesome track from Lisa. LALISA. Yeah. This is fun. So, much appreciation to the group and to Lisa for everything they've done. And we'll be back in with some more Blackpink. Like I said, I've got the lists. I wish I had more time. That's all it comes down to. But we'll get them. We'll get there. And eventually, later on down the line, we'll get into we'll get the lads in also. I'll look at the some of the K-pop boy groups also. I'm not hating on them, cause I know it's it's also gonna be good. I'm just leaning into my bias, man. At just 100%. I'm just gonna keep it real. I lean into my bias. Hey, I'm just having fun, and thank you all again, because you make it even more fun than it would be if I was just doing this with nobody else around and participating. So Lisa, LALISA, awesome track from one of the most awesome forces in K-pop music today.